Hello and welcome to Vlogtober. I have a feeling I was saying Vlogmas in my latest podcast episode, so my bad. Welcome to day one. Welcome to my extremely messy apartment. So yeah, day one, I didn't really vlog. I didn't vlog at work because it's frowned upon. I work in a very corporate America setting, but yeah, I just got back from work. I am heading to knit night in about an hour-ish, an hour and a half, and typically I go straight to the library instead, but this morning I just felt really antsy about how messy my apartment is right now, and I thought, let's just go home and spend an hour-ish cleaning it. So that's what we're going to do. I'm gonna set you up, I don't know, right here maybe? Is that working? Maybe? Yeah, you can kind of see me. You are currently sitting, I'll just cut my head off there. You're currently sitting on my toaster oven. This is my kitchen. I actually really like my kitchen in this apartment. It's very big, so here's the counter, and then here's the wall. So it's pretty big, and then it extends this way as well. I'm like cutting my head off. I feel like I need to raise this. Can I put it up here? It'll be kind of crooked. I mean, you can't really see anything that I'm doing, but I am gonna go ahead and clean dishes and put some dishes away and clear off the mess that is my countertop and deal with some of my plants and probably put out some Halloween decoration. So we will probably be fast forwarding through a lot of this as you watch me clean stuff, maybe. And before we clean, we probably need a snack. I love these. If you've never had them, I believe I talked about them last year. Go to Aldi, buy them. They're so good. They're Spekulatius spiced cookies made in Germany. They're so yummy and really cheap. I think they're $2 or $3. Okay, it is time to go to knit night, and for the most part the kitchen is clean. Here's a tour. So we cleaned the counter, we cleaned this counter, and then I still have a little bit in the sink because of cutting bread, and then this is just my drying station, so there's some stuff there. And then we cleared this counter. I'm gonna switch you around if I can. So I purchased this at Home Goods for $30, and this is going to be my centerpiece for the kitchen. I feel like it's very wintry as well as having fall because of the pumpkins. It's a really nice, like, muted green. These are a bit more of a gray brown. This is more of a beige. I like it. I need to find three pillar candles to go on here, but that is my plan for this decor. I also have a table runner that has skulls on it. I might put it here. I don't know if that's just a little bit too busy, but yeah, I'm pretty pleased. I'm hoping to get see, this is where I moved all the counter stuff. I'm hoping to get this table set for Halloween. Look at her. This is Diva Plant. So you can see she's a diva because she's dying. I moved her into the kitchen last week in the hopes that she would do better. So you can kind of see some of her leaves are looking like that. But then she has these things, which are brand new leaves. There's two of them. There's this tall one and there's another one right down there. So I'm not really sure. Maybe I was overwatering her because the leaves, I mean, they're definitely browning and curling. I just need to research plants more. Sometimes you just need to make yourself some nachos with sliced cheese on top. Now, I'm a little bit of a cheese snob, and this is about as sliced cheese as I get. This is sliced smoked Gouda. You can buy it at Aldi pre-sliced, and it is really good. Good morning. It is October 2nd and we are getting ready to go to work. So here's my outfit of the day. It is a dress. It comes above my knee because that's the style of dresses I like. I also prefer no sleeves, so I have to wear a cardigan because my company is business professional. So I don't know when we'll get past the fact of shoulders are sexy or something. But yeah, it is 7:47, so we are late to work. Not that that's anything different, but my mom called me this morning because she is in Germany currently and she saw a sale of yarn, so she had to send me a picture, picked some stuff out. So that put me a little behind, but honestly, not that big of a deal. So we are gonna make a sandwich for lunch. That was loud. And then we are going to be on our way. Do you want to know what's on my sandwich? Well, Havarti cheese and bologna, because I like my lunch meats super salty. I don't know, is that the German in me? Maybe, because like my favorite lunch meats are bologna, or I should say my favorite lunch meats that I can get in the United States are bologna and liverwurst. And then in Germany, my favorite lunch meat is Gelbwurst, which just means yellow sausage. Which sausage is kind of a weird word because it's not like sausage of how you think of it in the United States. It's very different. And then I also like Kartoffelwurst, which is potato sausage. So you can't get those here, at least. Gelbwurst I could buy in Chicago, I guess because it's a bigger city, but I have not found it anywhere in Dayton. And we even have like a German population, and same with Columbus. There's a German village, but I've never been able to find it. Wrap in aluminum foil. And then we are ready to go. So, just got done with my run. I ran a 10K today. My makeup looks terrible because I sweated, but a lot of the blue's still there. That was probably a really good shot. I had originally planned to stay and finish some work. I need to do like a recording and I just don't need all the noise around me, so I was planning to do that, but it's already 7:30. That recording's gonna take me at least an hour, and then I have to post it, I have to edit it, so I'm just gonna do it tomorrow. My run tomorrow is only 3 miles, so with getting me to the gym and stuff, that should still, that should put me at being done by 6 o'clock, which then gets me home at around 7:30, which is better than 9, which is what it would be today. So let's drive home. Freedom! So it's essentially Friday for me today because I took tomorrow off because I have a dentist appointment, and I'm doing a bouquet build for my friend's wedding that I'm in. So tomorrow will be exciting because I'm also watching Downton Abbey, and I'm so excited. I still haven't finished the season / the series, so I honestly don't even know how this series ends, but hopefully it's not too big of a spoiler. And now I'm gonna turn this off because it's really awkward. Another glamorous day in my life after work. So I've had this pile of suits that I needed dry cleaned. Like literally one of the suits that is in there has been needing to be dry cleaned for a year. Dry cleaning is just so expensive. To get a suit dry cleaned, it's like 20 bucks, which for Dayton, Ohio, that's pretty ridiculous. I just hate it. So I finally decided to try this out, At Home Dry Cleaner. Never used it before, I just opened it. Apparently this is where the magic happens. It's got instructions. So there's this pen, which looks to be this guy, and then this is the odor release. That's what I need because my suits get worn when it's very hot and then I sweat and it smells. So we're gonna use this, and then we stick it in the bag. It says 1 to 5 garments, and this is the fill line. I feel like that's only gonna fit like maybe 2 suits. We'll find out. And then tumble dry for 15 to 30 minutes, and then hang it up. All right, so we're gonna wait for this stuff to dry, and then we're gonna try it out. Aren't you excited for this vlog? All right, we are ready. I added one of these, that one right there. A note with this, so I was spraying it, and now my floor is sticky, so now I have to mop. So just a note, if you spray it far away from your clothes and the residue falls to the ground, it is sticky. Yeah, my hands are a little bit sticky. Here it is. It's all zippered. I managed to fit 2 jackets, pants, and a skirt. No, 3 jackets. That's right, there's 5 things in here. 3 jackets, 1 pant, and a dress. So now we just dump it in there, like so. And, I should, okay, whoa. Tumble and dryer on medium heat. So we'll just do timed. Medium heat for 15 to 30. And we'll do 25. That sounds right. Done. Welcome to my bedroom. So apparently something's happening because my friend who lives in the same complex as me just texted me and asked if my building was on fire. I was like, no. I'm currently demonstrating how I'm gonna dry clean my suits, and for those of you who care, I'm not wearing pants. So I looked out my door and there's a fire truck out front that I did not hear, and he sent me a picture. There apparently are 2 other fire trucks and an ambulance all on my building. And he just updated me telling me they are on the roof. And, oh, he's sending me another picture. Let me look at it. Okay, he was just sending me proof that firefighters are on top of the roof. So, I'm gonna put pants on in case this is an emergency. Actually, last year we had a fire. This is like, I've never had to deal with fires at an apartment complex, but we had a fire, or it was the pipe burst. Something happened in that it triggered the sprinklers to go off in one of the garages. So we had to evacuate, and luckily we evacuated, or it happened 2 days after the polar vortex. So I don't remember if I ever talked about that, but last year we had a polar vortex and it hit, oh gosh, I don't even know what it was, like -50 or something. It was insane. The underside of my doors had ice coming in. So like ice was it was like, I must have talked about this. It reminded me of Day After Tomorrow where they're in the library and the ice goes all over the door. Yeah, so we had to evacuate 2 days after that happened at midnight or 1 a.m. It sucked. I was also not wearing pants, so I had to quickly put pants on and stand outside in the cold. So I don't know. It's on the opposite side of my building. I live in a pretty big apartment building. There's multiple units or multiple buildings to the apartment. So I haven't heard anything, and normally the alarms go off. So I'll just put pants on to be safe. Away goes one. Guess it's not on fire. Good morning. It is a little before 7 a.m. on Friday, October 4th. I'm not going to work, but I'm still waking up really early because I'm going to a flower build and I need to be at my friend's house because we're gonna carpool to the flower place. So I am up early. Honestly, I'm up at the same time that I am for work. So we are going to brush the teeth because I have a dentist appointment still and do something with my hair because it is kind of gross right now. And I need to pack because I'm going to be on the south side of Dayton, which is closer to where I'm going to watch Downton Abbey today. So it doesn't really make sense to drive all the way back to my place because actually my dentist is down there and my friend lives down there. So it would just be like a waste of driving over an hour just to come back and forth to my apartment. So I'm probably not going to come back here until late in the evening. So hopefully today should be a fun day. This is one of my favorite sweaters that I currently own. It's like an old retro style Disneyland. I love it so much. And I went to Disneyland and I went by myself and it was awesome. And I happened to see this girl in front of me in the line of a ride and she was wearing this sweater and I loved it. And I actually asked her if she bought it at the park and she said yes. So then I went on a mission to find this sweater and I love it. I love Dumbo. This is just so my style of art. I love like architecture in small, if that makes any sense. Like I've mentioned this before. I love maps. I love posters that have maps on them. I actually have quite a lot of maps throughout my apartment. So this is just, it's like a map of Disney. I love it. Okay, so we've got, what time is it? It is 7:02, which means we have about 15 minutes before we need to leave. So let's do this. Today, but I just really want to try this color right here. It is a dark blue sparkly color. It's called Cuba. It doesn't look like I've used this palette, but I have used the Chaga color and the Korak. I've used these two, and I think those are the two that I've used. Yeah. Okay, let's go in. So we probably want fat brush. This isn't as dark as I thought it would be. but, and then I also have, this is going to be my blush. This is the limited edition Beauty and the Beast blush and highlighter palette, which I really like because there is this beautiful deep color up here. Normally I don't do a lot of contouring, but I feel like I look very tired. Put concealer on to cover my dark circles, but really I've been having such a good summer with my skin that I haven't wanted to put foundation or basically anything liquid on my face, and I honestly think that's helping with my skin. Here's the completed look. It didn't turn out quite how I wanted it to, but the brightness I think looks good, and it feels like it's more green than blue. Okay, it is time to leave. Dentist visit is over. Look how nice those are. I love my dental hygienist. She's my favorite. If you are in the Dayton area and you need a dentist, hit me up because I'll give you a recommendation, but I think it'd be weird to tell you what dentist I go to on here. But yeah, so it is now 4 o'clock. I have not had any food since lunch yesterday, so I'm gonna go get food. I am so hungry. I'm kind of thinking I'm gonna go to the mall. The mall is right behind me, and one of the malls, and I haven't been to it. I used to live down here, now I live north. I live like maybe, what would that be, 15-ish miles north of here. So let's just go to the mall and maybe get some Christmas shopping done. I used to always be so good with Christmas shopping and having gifts done by, honestly, by Halloween, and these last couple years I have not been on top of it, so maybe I can find something. Saturday, October 6th, I believe. And welcome to my bedroom with my unmade bed and all my windows, which is why this is not the safest place to be in during a tornado. Maybe that's not a funny joke. But it is like 10 o'clock-ish, and I'm supposed to run 11 miles today, and to be honest, I'm just not feeling it. I've got to be at the Marriott Hotel by 3 o'clock. Like 3 o'clock is when the rehearsal starts, so I need to be there a little bit before then. And I just don't feel like running 11 miles today. So I think we're gonna just do 6, which is, I mean, that's still a lot. It's still gonna take me over an hour to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and head to the gym because it is 50 degrees and I do not feel like running outside in the cold. It is officially fall, I guess we could say, which is disappointing to me. I know everyone else wants fall, but I don't like the cold. I really, really don't like the cold. And I guess we'll take all the keys because we'll check the mail while we're there. I feel like holding my phone out this far makes my arm tired, so then I do this, and then it's like really close up, but okay, ready to go out in the cold. Freshly showered. This is my bathrobe, or one of my bathrobes. I have 2. This is actually a very, very old bathrobe. I've had this, gosh, I think since I was in middle school. So it is on this, well, it's long. I feel like my Omi and Opa bought it when I was, or bought it as like an adult size, but it's definitely not as big as the other one that I have. Tangent on bathrobes. Oh, my glasses are foggy. For those of you that wear glasses, probably know the curse that is your foggy glasses. We'll go into the bedroom. So I love bathrobes. I love them so much, and I prefer the ones that are actually made out of towel. So like the towel material, not that stupid like blanket material that doesn't get you dry, really. At least not as quick as a towel that is in the form of a robe. Okay, my arm is tired now. So, if you don't have a bathrobe, I highly recommend getting one. Completely honest, I can't find bathrobes that are made out of this material in the United States. So, both of my bathrobes are from Germany. Actually, I must have talked about this when I bought it, but my other bathrobe I bought when I went over to Germany, and that was like my big souvenir that I was planning to buy. And then, so I have acne, which you really can't tell the last couple months, but I do have acne, and I've had bad acne ever since I was in middle school. And so a lot of acne medication has like bleaching capabilities. So this is my bathroom. That part is my elbow, and then this is my sleeve. So essentially what happens is I will have it folded or bent, and the water will run down and bleach the elbows and the sleeves. So it is very unfortunate because I love this bathrobe because of the color. It's like a real gray color. Real gray. What does that mean? It's gray, and I love it. Gray is my favorite neutral color. Okay, enough about bathrobes. What is the game plan for the rest of the day before I have to leave? Well, let's decorate the apartment for Halloween. Let's tidy up the bedroom, a little bit of the living room, and let's watch a movie and knit, because I haven't knit in days. So I would like to get something knitted. Well, I would just like to do some knitting. And then we are going to probably exchange my running shoes for the exact same pair, but a new one, because my feet are very, very sensitive, and there is a discrepancy or difference between the two shoes and how the inside bottom layer is. So what's ended up happening is my right foot is getting a really bizarre blister, and it is taking over the side and back of my heel. Like it is it's several inches long of a blister, and I cannot have that. So I'm gonna return them and get the exact same pair, and hopefully these are better and I don't get that blister. But yeah, I really hope I can get all this done before, essentially before 2, because I think I need to leave by probably 2:15 to be safe, because it's going to take about 20 minutes to get there, and I don't want to get there right at 3 o'clock. So let's just get started. Okay, so we have the Halloween and fallish stuff, and I'm kind of thinking that I want, pardon the mess, where, you know, mid cleaning. Oh, I bought these cushions to spruce up my really crappy Walmart dining table that I've had for 6 years. You can still buy this at Walmart for like $100. I hate it, I'll be honest. I would not buy it again. But, you know, we needed a table and chairs, and this is all I could afford. So, when I move, this is going. I am not keeping it. But, so, I have all these boxes. My apartment has like this valet trash, so essentially I pay a lot of money for someone to pick up my trash outside of my door, but they won't take boxes. So, and there's no recycling. For $30, I have to pay someone to come pick up my trash, and they won't pick up recycling. So honestly, I think that's a bit ridiculous. But so I end up having these like just boxes piled up, and then I break them down and take them to our like our trash. So yeah, so ignore that. And then this is what I use in the winter to put shoes on. So I'm thinking of actually moving this over to that door, because that is the door everyone uses. This is my front door, that's my back door, but everyone comes in from this one, and there's no like fake wood or anything. It goes straight into carpet. So I will move this over there. And I'm thinking what I want to do is have like a Halloween entry area over here. So that's the game plan. Need to clean up that umbrella and just close it. Oh, pro tip, if that's the thing. Reusable bags. So I use reusable bags every time I shop. It's rare for me to get actual plastic bags. The only time I do is when I'm running low on trash bags. So what I do is I have this bag hanging here, and once it's full, which it's basically full now, I'll bring it into my car, and then the first load that I use, I'll put up another bag and just put them in there until they're all from my car, and then I'll bring them back. Yeah, I don't immediately put them back because, well, it's just more walking, and I find that this works best for me. So let's go back to our stuff, and let me set you up, and we're gonna start pulling stuff out, and you can see all of the goodies that I have. Okay, so we're gonna sort of be here, I think. That is Audrey in the background. I have her on pause because while I'm talking, it's probably going to be annoying if she talks. But this is the Yarn Flakes podcast. I really like her podcast. She does 2 podcasts for every episode because she records it in French and then she records it in English, which I think is amazing. Like, the amount of work that takes is, I mean, I can't even imagine. So I think that's awesome. I don't speak French, but every now and then I like to listen to it in French just because I find that entertaining, and I love languages. But yeah, go ahead and give her a listen. She does a lot of designing, so in most episodes she has like a new design to talk about, and she's always asking for testers because she spits out those designs so fast. She lives in France, so she has a really cute accent, and I feel like she's around the same age as me. I'm not exactly positive if she's younger than me, but I feel like we're around the same age. Okay, so I don't know. I still feel like I'm gonna be really short, but this is me on my knees. This is me. Maybe I'll just do this. Okay, this is one of the first things. This is what I'm thinking of putting in the front entryway. I bought this at a craft show. I love craft shows. I feel like all knitters, most knitters love craft shows. I got this at a craft show. I think I paid maybe $15 or $20. I love it, so have that. This is the wreath that I always put out, and I think this is going to be the last year for this wreath because it's looking pretty sad. A lot of the skulls and pumpkins, so it's like a glitter purple, they are very discolored. So like this one is still sort of good, but then you get to this one and it's like turning white. They were all the same color. So I think this will be the last year for this, which I think I've had this 5 years, and I got it on clearance when I did buy it. So I really don't remember how much I spent on it, but it was not more than $20. So I've gotten my money's worth on it. It's really cute. It's got the little skeleton, or the skulls, pumpkins. There are some tiny spiders, there's some glittery leaves, and then just the plastic black toll. So that'll go in the front door. Then I have this. So this is like lights that look like eyes. I bought this at Kroger and it was 75% off. So this ended up being like less than $4. The issue that I have with this is that the cord to plug it in is not long. It is not long at all. So my problem is I always have to have it in a weird position. I have recently purchased quite a lot of extension cords, so I'm thinking this guy is going to have a good spot this year because I have an extension cord. And then my favorite thing, my mom bought this many years ago at Odd Lots, and it was originally $10, and we've had this, gosh, I don't know if I was in middle school or in high school. So we've had this guy for maybe 15, 17, 18 years. I love this thing. This was such a good investment. And when we were moving, my mom put it in the garage sale for $1 and no one wanted it. And I was like, why are you selling this? So I took it and it's been with me ever since. I had it in college. I decorated my dorm with this cat. I decorate my apartment with it. The only problem with this cat is because she is now probably older than most cats. She's a little noisy. So her, okay, I'll turn her on once I get her set up, but I'll put her in the entryway as well, I think. But essentially when you turn it on, like obviously there's lights, but her arm and her tail will move. And when it's moving, it makes a noise. So she is just loud. She's just louder now, but not that big of a deal. If the aircon's on, you can't hear her. And yeah, so I'm very excited to turn her on. Now, let's open the box. Ooh. Okay. I have to say, probably I have the most Halloween decorations of everything. Christmas, I have decorations. Like, I have a lot of decorations, but obviously, like, a lot of them are ornaments. So I have this runner, which is what I had talked about earlier about putting on my counter. So that might go there. And then I bought this at another craft show. I believe this was Backwoods Fest. I mean, really. So I love owls. I have owls all over my apartment, and I couldn't. I had to buy him. I probably should have put him out earlier, but I've just been so busy that fall kind of snuck up on me. Plus, it's been 90 degrees. And then I got this for Christmas last year, and it's really pretty. So they're decoration, kind of like ornaments, and they have these painted leaves cut out of the center of them. I'm not really sure where I'm gonna put this. I've been wanting to get some sort of decorative tree that I can decorate, hence decorative tree. Okay, but yeah, I'm not really sure where that's gonna go. And then last year I bought pumpkins. So I try not to buy a ton of stuff every year. So last year I didn't buy a bunch of things, but I did buy some pumpkins, and I thought I bought 3, but I have 2 here. So this one is a knit pumpkin, and it has like burlap leaves, and this is like a felt pumpkin. So I like them. I thought they worked well together. And then I also found this pumpkin. This was at dollar store, so it was only $1, but it's glass or porcelain. And then it has this metal leaf. I thought it was really cute. Originally I was thinking of buying more, but then nope, you only need to buy 1. One of the very first things that I purchased when I graduated college and moved into my apartment were these little sticks. This I need to just screw in a little bit more because the pumpkin moves, but oh, I love them. I think they were like 2 for $5 at a craft show. Oh, so cute. So I'm going to definitely stake these out in my yard. You can see I do that because they're dirty on the bottom. We have a lantern that I bought. I think I bought this at Kroger. So this lantern has, yes, it has a remote, and you can pick what color you want, and you can set a timer on it. So pretty excited about that. Oh, this is an Easter. I don't really have much Easter because, not to get political, but I do not believe in that. So I don't have a lot of Easter decoration. So I just put it in the Halloween section because why not? I have this box of decorative gourds and pumpkins that I normally put inside of a planter. So that will probably be the same thing. I have this sign that I got on sale at Michael's. Enter if you dare, welcome. I normally don't put this on my door. I just kind of hang this up somewhere. So I'm probably gonna hang it up maybe for this door. Because, you know, like I said, people always come in through that one, so I might as well decorate it as well. I have another sign that I got on clearance at Michael's, and it says, "Something wicked this way comes." This just reminds me of Harry Potter. I know the song is not, I know that's the phrase and song is not from Harry Potter, but it just reminds me of when the kids sing it. I have this like black cobwebby tablecloth runner thing. I don't know what to do with this. I put it on my table, but it's way longer than my table, so I don't know if that's where it's gonna go. Okay. Here's some more Halloween decoration. I also bought this at Michael's. It was on sale, probably 50% off. So I think it ended up being only $5.50. I leave the prices on stuff so that I can just be proud. This little hedgehog I bought last year. Oh, it's so cute. It is definitely more fall, but I'm gonna put him out. I think he was 40% off. One of my favorite pieces of decoration is this. It's bone white and her 7 ghosts or goblins. I love this. So I believe I did pay full price for this because I loved it so much. And this was from Yankee Candle, and it was $30. I believe I bought it in 2013. I love it still. It's definitely one of my favorite. I love Disney references. I have just this purple plastic bowl. My mom got it for me every year for like Easter and Halloween and St. Patrick's Day and stuff. She buys like a little thing for me and my brothers, and this is one of the things. And I think she had put candy in it for me. I have a wallflower from Bath & Body Works that has little ghosts on them. I have ghost lights. They are very short, so never really sure where to put this. I bought this at Kroger for 75% off, so I think I spent maybe $2 on it. I have this little dish. I want to say this is from Cracker Barrel, but I could be wrong. I just have, I don't know what these are called, but I used this to decorate the front of my TV stand last year, so maybe do the exact same thing. This should be a little owl. Yep, little owl. This is probably from Michael's as well. And then the last thing is also from Michael's. And it is another owl. So these are definitely more fall-y in my opinion. And then we have the tablecloth. So this is more of my fall tablecloth. It's one of those like plasticky ones. So I'm not sure if I want to put this on the table or if I want to put, I don't know. Not sure yet, but either way, the tablecloth that is currently on there is coming off and gonna go in this box. And those are all of my decorations. Oh, one more thing. I bought this Indian corn once and I just really liked it. I'm never gonna light it because it doesn't smell like anything. It's just for decoration. Okay, that is pretty much it, other than the two things that I bought that I didn't show you yet, but let's go ahead and just start decorating. Until I have to leave, so not enough time to watch the movie I wanted to watch, which is Princess and the Frog. So grab my, I'm not a fan of this couch anymore. This couch is like 20 years old. I'm ready for a new one. So I'm just gonna watch probably just a podcast, do a little bit of knitting. I'm going to work on one of my donation hats because I am now behind on the quota because I did not get any knitting done this week. So work on that. I'm only at the brim, hoping to finish this up. And what do I feel like watching? I think I'm gonna watch Molly of a Homespun House. I'm back home. The wedding is over and it's 3:30. Honestly, this is amazing. I am pretty tired. I'm pretty sweaty, but like, yeah, this is all that is left of my hair being curled. Basically, none of it is left. I switched shoes, but I switched when I left. So I'm not one of those girls who wears extreme high heels and then takes them off on the dance floor. I wear them the whole time. And so my feet are killing me now. So, and this dress is suffocating me. I don't know what it is with David's bridal dresses, but the ruching right here is so tight. And then this, like, I don't have abnormally large arms. I mean, they're not tiny, but why is this so tight? All of the girls said, so 3 of us had the same dress, and we were all, like, I brought it up when we were getting our pictures. I was like, I don't know about you, but it was really high up to my armpit. And they're like, yeah, it is. So I was like, good, it's not just me that thinks this dress is slightly uncomfortable, but it is so pretty. It just reminds me of Meg and Hercules. Here, I'll put you down and you can get a nice shot. Well, sort of. You can't really see the floor, but you get this nice fall foliage, but and now to unzip it. I feel like I should nap, but I don't want to nap, but I also do want to nap. I'm tired. Yeah. It's been a good day. It's been a good weekend. But I wish there was an extra day in that weekend. I got to see my work biffle, who no longer works at my work, but still a really, really good friend. I miss seeing him. And danced on the dance floor. Got picked the bag that my dress is in, just like fell, but I got pictures in an abandoned warehouse, which, I mean, it's not abandoned, but it's like no longer a working warehouse, and now it's used for photo sessions. So it was really cool. I got some video being in there, so that probably is displayed before this whole thing. I think I'm just gonna watch maybe some podcasts. Maybe I will now watch Princess and the Frog. I think I will. I don't know what order that I will do that. I would like to finish one of these. I would like to finish this hat. I'm definitely going to run out of yarn, but that's a good thing. And I will probably knit the rest of it black. And I kind of want to knit on this instead. It'll be the exact same pattern, but I want to use this. And yeah, that's because I finished a color, so I get to incorporate a new color or a new skein of yarn. But I do need to glue the needle. I feel like I mentioned that before. These needles I spent like 20 bucks, and I got size 1 through 15, and the seams come off. So this one's been glued several times. So we are just going to glue it again. And oh shoot, this is fabric paint. That's not gonna help me. I'm gonna glue it, don't worry. Your wildest dreams come true. I got voodoo, I got voodoo, I got things I ain't even tried. And I got friends on the other side.
He's got friends on the other side. Pushed around all your life. You've been pushed around by your mother and your sister and your brother. And if you was married, you'd be pushed around by your wife. But in your future, the you I see is exactly the man you always wanted to be. Shake my hand. Come on, boys. Won't you shake a poor sinner's hand?